There are 6 steps to a perfect sales call. Research. Your goal is to develop an understanding of the attendees and their business. You want to know why they're on the call, what they're trying to achieve, what type and how much influence they might have over the decision-making process, and as much about their business priorities as possible. You can find this out by studying the company, stalking their LinkedIn, checking out the company's About Us page, or by sending a polite email before the meeting asking whether there's any questions that they might want answered during the call. Prepare. Send an agenda to all attendees the day before the meeting. Keep the agenda light. You just want to show that you're taking control of the meeting and open the floor to any remaining questions that they might like to add. Spend at least an hour getting everything ready. If you're selling software, that means you have your demo environment ready to go, all notifications turned off, all unnecessary tabs closed, and you know roughly what you want your audience to take away from your product demonstration. If you want a stable demo environment during your live sales calls, check out the company that I founded, HowdyGo.com. I personally think slide decks take away from your ability to build trust. At the beginning of the call, keep conversation flowing and light. Like a family dinner, stay away from politics and religion. Talk about the weather if you have to. If people are running late by more than 5 minutes, ask the attendees or your primary contact if you've got everybody in the room that you need in order to begin the call. You don't want to run over time. Never assume people understand why they're there. Always begin with an overview of your understanding of their needs. You can also invite somebody from their side to explain in more detail if necessary. This opens the door to understand. The entire goal of a sales call is not to sell your product. It's to understand the challenges and opportunities that led all of these people to end up on a call speaking with you in the first place. Because you've researched them and their industry, this allows you to navigate the conversation in a way that builds trust and understanding. Ask open-ended questions and make them elaborate on the complexities of their business and what's on their minds. This information will be instrumental to not only your demonstration, but also your follow-up emails. Demonstrate. The important thing to remember here is that people buy outcomes, not features. So show off your product, but keep the messaging focused on what their specific needs are. If something goes wrong, laugh it off and move on. Also check out HowdyGo so it doesn't happen again. Keep an eye on time. If conversation's still ongoing as you get towards the end of your allotted time, just pause a minute out and say, we're about to hit time. If anybody needs to drop off, you're welcome to. I'll follow up via email, but otherwise I'm free to continue if others are able to stay on the call. Outline what you've learned from the call and any action points that you're going to take away. Thank everyone and take a deep breath. Follow up. Send a follow-up email shortly after your call. But, and this is important, send an email to each person individually. This increases the likelihood that you A, get a response, and B, gain an understanding of how they're reacting to that sales call. If you're looking for things to send, case studies, interactive demos, and white papers can be really effective in this particular email. Send a second follow-up a week later, asking whether there's any questions they might need answered now that they've had time to think on it, and also to clear up any remaining next steps. If you found this video helpful, or you have any tips for those in sales calls, leave them in the comments below. My name's Tom. I'm the founder of a company called HowdyGo. Please subscribe to my channel. Thanks.